All right, let's talk about something that has totally changed how we all work. This isn't just about video calls or group chats. We're diving into the tech that lets you have your full, secure, powerful Office desktop on any device anywhere in the world. And we're going to look at the actual blueprint for how it gets done. So just imagine this scenario for a second. Your company decides to go fully remote, practically overnight. Now, the big problem isn't just making sure email works. The real multi-million-dollar question is, how do we give 10,000 people their exact work desktop with all the right software and secure data on whatever random laptop they have sitting at home? And look, this is so much more than just a logistical headache. It's a massive technical and security challenge. You need something that can scale up instantly, that keeps company data safe even on unsecured home Wi-Fi networks, and feels totally seamless for every single person, no matter what computer they're using. So how on earth are companies solving this massive problem? Well, the answer is actually pretty clever. You move the desktop itself from under someone's desk, and you put it in the cloud. The technology at the very heart of this revolution is Azure Virtual Desktop, or AVD for short. To put it simply, it means your entire work desktop isn't running on your local computer anymore. Instead, it's running inside a highly secure Microsoft Azure data center. And here's the real game changer. Microsoft manages all the complex, messy background stuff. The gateways, the licensing, the whole shebang. This lets IT teams just focus on the thing that actually matters, the desktops and apps their users need. The whole thing works in a really simple flow. First, your entire work setup is hosted safely and securely in Azure. Second, you can get to it from any device that has an internet connection, your laptop, a tablet, you name it. And that leads to the best part. Because everything is in one central place, a single IT team can manage it, secure it, and scale it for the whole company with incredible efficiency. Okay, so getting the concept is the first step, right? But how do you go from understanding the idea to actually being the person who can build and manage this for an entire organization? Well, that's where a professional blueprint comes in. And that blueprint is exactly what the AZ-140 course is. You can really think of it as the official guide to mastering Azure Virtual Desktop. It's designed to take you all the way from the basic concepts to having real hands-on expertise in deploying and managing these environments in the wild. The whole curriculum is really built on 5 main pillars. It kicks off with architecture, designing the whole system, planning for capacity. Then you get your hands dirty configuring what are called host pools, which are the virtual machines that actually run the desktops. From there, you learn how to manage the user environments, making sure profiles and settings follow people seamlessly. And finally, it's all about locking it all down with top-notch security and then keeping an eye on performance to make sure it's running like a dream. Now, the way these skills are broken down tells a really interesting story. Of course, a huge chunk is dedicated to the hands-on implementation and configuration, but notice that a full quarter of the course is focused just on planning and architecture. And that is so key. The whole point isn't just to create technicians who can follow a guide, it's to create architects who can design these modern, robust work solutions from the ground up. So, with all that in mind, you're probably asking, okay, who really needs to master all this? Let's take a look at the specific people this is built for. If you're an IT administrator, this course gives you a new superpower, the ability to deliver secure remote desktops to your whole company. For a cloud engineer, this is your toolkit for architecting AVD environments that can scale to thousands of users. And if you're already a virtualization pro working with older on-premise tech, this is how you master the next evolution of your field, all in the Azure cloud. But honestly, it's broader than just those 3 titles. At the end of the day, if your job involves giving people secure access to their applications and desktops using Microsoft Azure, then this is absolutely the skill set you need to have. Mastering this technology is about way more than just solving a technical problem. In a world where remote and hybrid work is just how work gets done now, these skills translate directly into major career growth. The rewards you get are direct and very real. You're not just learning theory from a book, you're gaining skills you can use on the job tomorrow, all based on real-world situations. This is a huge growth area in cloud computing, and it all builds towards earning that official Microsoft certified credential, which is a massive signal of your expertise to any employer. But it's about more than just a line on your resume. It's really about building the confidence to know that you can deploy and manage virtual desktops at any scale, for any company. That gives you a true sense of mastery over this incredibly important technology. So, as we wrap up, it all comes down to one final thought. The way we all work has fundamentally changed, and it's not going back. The tools and the technology to power this new reality are here, right now. The only real question left is, Are you ready to be one of the architects who builds that future?